Hello! I'm going to let this little image speak for itself. Crimson Invasion has finally dropped. It's absolutely chucking it down outside. It's raining. You've seen the title of the video. You know exactly what we're actually going to be opening today. I'm going to just take these away. I'm going to leave the trainer box up because I think that's going to be pretty much what we're going to open up next. But not today, anyhow. So we're going to go with our Crimson Invasion. I'm going to open it from the bottom because I feel like if I open it anywhere else, I'm going to just slice through all manner of packs. Probably didn't need to use the knife, but I get worried sometimes. Well, yeah, I would not want to suddenly stab through into a pack that has the rarest card in, or something that's going to be really good, and I'm going to then just hate myself for it. So, we have the usual 36 lovely packs. Come on, I've getting shot a bit. There we go. So we have some absolute corkers in it. I haven't looked at any of the actual cards that's in the set as to what could be, what kind of things I want. I mean, I have seen like a couple. I know there's obviously like a Gyarados GX, and that would be very nice to get in any of its forms. I don't know which sort of, if there are any sort of full art trainers in this, or what kind of special items. No idea. I haven't looked at anything, only the sort of couple, like, very beginning sort of press release pieces that I remembered. And I'm not going to do how I usually do it. I'm just going to pick out from random sides. So, because we are going to go and open all of them today, because why the hell not? I did think about putting it into, I'd imagine it's still 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did think about putting it into 2 parts, but, well, no, I don't want to do that. So I'll leave my energies off there. I'll push you back a little bit, yeah. Okay, so we have a Haunter being very sneaky back there. Lusamine, Kakuna, Aeron, Ghastly, Corphish, Minchino, Weedle, a reverse Emolga, and on the end, a Regirock. Okay, very good start. That is not a rare for the Emolga, but that Regirock's pretty good. I mean, by the looks of it, he can do 120 for 3 energy. It's not perfect, but we will see how it goes. That's what I mean. I don't know anything as to what could be good cards for the future decks. I had literally no idea on any of them. So Hakamoto, Counter Catcher. That's one of our new items. So I'll bring it back so we can have a quick read. You may play this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. So, okay, so if you're kind of down, losing a match, play those. A Pumpkaboo, and you can get going. Salandit, oh, that poor Feebas, look at him. Cubone, Reverse Chimecho, and a Hollow Beware. Very, very nice. So, the 2 rares we've got, in fact, I'll keep my hollows to a side. That Chimecho was not one. In fact, I'll keep all my rares to one side. Why not? Sort of regular rares, hollows, and obviously the impending ultra rares. So yeah, we've had 2 rares. They've both been fighting types. One does more damage automatically. One then does takes less damage. So we have Emolga. So I'm just going to put my cards to one sort of pile. Emolga, Grumpig, Cinccino, Pumpkaboo, Salandit, Feebas, Cubone, Shellos, a Reverse Carablast, and on the end, oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have done this whole random thing, because who knows, then we're going to just have like the last part be absolutely garbage, but so there is a full art Silvally. Hell yeah. You know what? Where's a sleeve? I haven't sleeved something in a while, but that is... If you would go in the sleeve, thank you. I can't see from this angle. Oh yeah, that's one of my tight fit boys. Silvally, absolutely fantastic. There he is, there he is, there he is. Beautiful. You know what, you can... If you would like to stand up, fantastic. I mean, like I say, this is the sort of problem which was going to happen if I did do it in such a way that it's all over the place. But how I was thinking, if I did it in the usual way where I'd go through the packs back to back, like in order, that you would, if these boxes are mapped, much like, say, some of the Sun and Moon ones were, where you could obviously pick out certain... If you were able to figure out where the rare cards were, you could just go, I'll have that one, that one, that one, that one, and you could walk away with absolutely hundreds. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter, considering I'm the one that's only opening them. Dashing pouch. Okay, so if you have to have the retreat, they don't go to the discard pile. Very good. Fighting Memory, Stuffle, Cena, John Cena, Staryu, Ghastly, Aeron, Reverse Spoink, and a Wigglytuff. Very angry, that poor Wheeler in the background. Yeah, so I thought I would just, open up as, however, try and maybe get some bit of a, something else, Because like I say, otherwise I'm going to be going through it anyhow, and we'll see what we get. I mean, even if I do pull out, like in the next 5 packs, I pull out all my ultra rares and the rest are just nothing. Okay, that's fine. Gastrodon, Devoured Field. Okay, so Dark and Dragon types do 10 more damage. Very interesting. Another Fighting Memory, Jangmo, Mankey, Remoraid. Well, there's a Magikarp. I thought that was like a really big scary one, but that's the boat that they have in the game. Stuffle, Dino. Oh, that was a reverse. Oh, I didn't see it because of the light. And there's a Guzzlord. Whoops. Wow, there we go. Guzzlord as well. Absolutely monstrous. Look at that energy cost. 5 for 100. What does he do? Oh, okay, so you take double prizes. So it's a bit like that Lugia EX we had in a match the other week. But obviously if you have to knock out the Pokemon, but where Lugia took an extra prize for whatever he knocked out. So you could, if you knocked out GXs, you could be taking, or EXs, you could be taking the 3. But if with Guzzlord you knock out a GX, you're taking 4 prizes. So I'm going to take one off the front, as we did just get Guzzlord. So yeah, that could be quite nasty. And he's absolutely just vicious. I'm going to have a quick look at him. Oh boy, okay. So it seems like he's the sort where you'd have high energy costs, or high energy counts in your deck to try and hopefully get some of those big nasty ones. It kind of reminds me of one of the Typhlosions that there was, that one of his moves, you discard from your deck, and if any of them were energy cards, they would be absolutely just disgusting damage, because it was like 80 per energy card. But anyway, then we've got a rare Gengar on the reverse, and on the end, oh, Miss Magius. 2 lovely ghost Pokemon. Halloween is over. They are both rares. I wanted to make sure that I'd imagine that Gengar would be a rare anyhow. I'm fairly sure it's a holo as well. So, yeah, Halloween's over. The ghosts can just go away now. I don't actually care. Don't need to see them now. It's always good to see a Gengar, why not? So, here we go, next pack. More WoW. Later on, Elusimine, Swinub, Nummel, Minchino, Misdreavus, Alolan Geodude. I like the way he's sort of climbing out that crevice there. Reverse Magikarp, and a Crawdunk Dunt on the end. I feel like I've chucked a rare in there already. Oh well. So we can take that darkness energy off. Okay, we got Biloswine, Psychic Memory, Dashing Pouch again, Skidoo, Chimecho, Misdreavus, Stuffle, Feebas, Reverse Pumpagoo, and oh, there we go. There's that Gyarados. Oh yeah, GX, fantastic. So you've opened up a fair amount. I should really have been counting some of these, but yeah, Gyarados looks pretty nice. Again, high energy cost. You can do 200 for those 5 energies, but that's still 5 energies. At least it's not like a dragon where he needs multiple energy types. So I've picked a lot from the left, and I'm not sure which side Silvally was, but I think Silvally is definitely the star of the show so far. And I said I wanted that Gyarados. And I suppose if you ask, you shall receive, as we learnt. Was it Lucky Deck? No, it was my top deck that I asked for something and I got it. Here we have a lovely Selgor. There's the new counter energy again, provides. I'll probably read that later. I can't. Fighting Energy, Dino, Jealous, Gorefish, Minchino, Magikarp, Reverse Aeron, and Gorgeist rare. Again, Halloween's over. No time for the spooks, thanks. We have a Silvally pack. Let's keep on moving. I suppose we have not seen any type Knowles yet either. I suppose in a way as well, speaking of, you know, anything related, I guess you will get it. So there's Gladion. He will probably be quite an interesting card because you can sort of look at one of your prizes and put another prize down instead. Anyway, Cinccino, Miltank, Swablu, Shelmet, Misdreavus, Cackney, that's probably how you pronounce it, Geodude, Restayu, and Miss Magius, another ghost. So we're getting a lot of the sort of the spooks are in these ones. So I'm going to look forward to looking up and opening up that Elite Trainer box, because that's going to have, I reckon, a nice sort of rundown of cards, Fire Energy. Oh, the pile's getting a bit big now. Yeah, so we'll get to see sort of the rundown of all the cards that we can get, any kind of maybe deck tips that they do. I like the way they've done that now. Yeah, so we have Sea of Nothingness, Just Like My Life, Gastrodon, Zoelius, Stuffball, Pumpkaboo. I'm actually very happy. I'm only joking, guys. Staryu, Dino, Aeron, Reverse Dashing Pouch, and a Holo Go-Goat. Lovely jubbly, and it's gone back to chucking it down now. Guzzlord pack. Let's see what we can get. I mean, I'm pretty greedy as is, so I guess it's quite fitting that Guzzlord's in this one, and I'm opening a lot of him. So, okay. Butterswine, Staravia, Misdreavus, Spoink, Houndour, Jigglypuff. I was just looking at the art on that one. It's like, oh, look at that wormhole in the background, and one of the Aether guys is there. Execute, Hydreigon Reverse, and a Mamoswine on the end. Yep, they are both rares. We'll stick them in. That's pretty dang good. Who's got the least left now? I think it's this right side. I'm going to go for the one at the back. And I can't remember what that Ultra Beast is called. The paper one that's like begins with a K. It's like Katana or something. Energy off. Okay, so Grumpig, Emolga, Devoured Field, Pikachu, Skidoo, Starly, Salandit, Shelmet, Reverse Devoured Field, and Houndoom rare. It's quite a cool looking Houndoom. He's very like, obviously, because he's like spitting fire. And he's just doing a really good rap. Okay, Silvally pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I keep needing to say what pack it is. We've got Peaking Red card. Very interesting. Okay, Grumpig, Morwile, Carablast, Bunnelby, Trameco, Numel, Starly, Reverse Weedle, and nearly go. GX, our first Ultra Beast. No, it isn't our first Ultra Beast, of course. We had Guzzlord. I didn't even mention that. But yeah, these we have sort of different, I guess, different GXs. Because I mean, just quickly, I know I go into this a bit, but see this GX on Gyarados is blue, but the outline on that one. I was going to put that down there. That's where my sleeves are. That one is red. See, this is one also I spoke about before. Its GX attack can add the top two cards from your opponent's deck to his prizes. So I've said that before, how it could be absolutely just nasty in how playing away, they get those on, and all of a sudden you're now on the uphill struggle trying to get 8 prizes instead of 6. So I reckon, you know, could be a nasty one that comes out of it. I mean, it is Psychic Week, so there are a lot of good Psychic decks already. So, you know, it has its sort of counter as such. Don't know. Counter Catcher. Oh, Star Raptor. Very lovely. Yeah, I feel like if it didn't have, like, some of the... okay, yeah, Guzzlord has a weakness as well. like the Tapus, they don't have a weakness. I mean, I think the GX ones don't. And, you know, again, they could be pretty knocked out fairly easy. And with the Ultra Beasts, they're just absolutely just disgusting. They're absolutely horrific in what they can do. Goldfish and Chino, so I think, yeah, having those weaknesses definitely helps. Pikachu, Reverse Haunter. Oh, an Altaria. Very cute. Very lovely. Yeah, because if they didn't, it would just be pretty horrible to be... You see one of these pop down, you're like, oh great, cool. Oh, I can't wait to have to get 8 prizes instead. Just knock off. Drop something, but I don't know what it was. Let's keep moving. So we have a Mulga. Later on, Cinccino, Jangmo-o, Staryu, Houndour, Ghastly, Goldfish, Reverse Gastrodon, and a Wigglytuff for our second Wigglytuff. Obviously we've had... Oh, sorry, Sylvani. Obviously we've had repeats, but I don't think we've had a repeat rare until then. Really closing on in now. Gonna go for that one. Let's see what we have. Let's pick up that Pokeball as well. That's gonna bug me. I'm just gonna bug someone else. Go to the front. Energy off. Fighting Memory. There we go. Haunter. Psychic Memory. Shellos. Bunnelby. Houndour. Dino. Carablast. Reverse Pumpkaboo. And... well, my Milotic rare, but a TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. Wabang, wabang. Don't do that with your cards, Andrew. You're gonna ruin them. Anyway, yeah. So Milotic. I mean, who doesn't love a good bit of tables, ladders, and chairs, or a bit of TLC? No way out. So, Miltank personally. I mean, obviously everyone loves the Royal Rumble. Kakuna, Selgor, Jangmo-o, Mankey, Remoraid, Magikarp, Stuffle, Reverse Swinub, and there we go. There's that Gengar actual holo. See, I knew I'd seen it be the holo, so I knew it was going to be a rare earlier from earlier on. I suppose speaking of, I haven't really seen too much. Well, I've seen no one open these yet. So these have literally just come out. I am recording this pretty much as soon as I've got them. So I haven't seen anyone open these. I might have seen the odd pack or something, or someone posting on social media that they've got them in the shops, or they've got it, but I haven't seen like a whole box being opened. So I don't really know the pull rates or whatnot, or how good they are. Reverse Starly. Oh, and a Cacturn. I quite like him. He's very just a bit horrible, really, and I like that. Yes, I've not seen as to any particular open. I've seen like a couple of some of the other stuff we've got to open. I've seen people open them, like the Raichu box that we had. Got another box that we've seen open. Seen no one open up this. Like I say, these are brand spanking new. Yeah, brand spanking new. So no idea how people have fared with them. Reverse Starmie. Oh, that's a very cute, lovely one as well. And oh, there we go. There's the full art Kartana. So I was close with just Katana, but yeah. So that Starmie is a rare, very lovely one as well with his design. And yep, Kartana. Don't knock all your sleeves down, Andrew. Crikey. Metal fella. I'm just going to have a quick read of what he does. His ability, Slice Off. I'll show you as well, why not? So I can get a good... so you can actually sort of see it. Oh, there we go. When you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Quite good. Gale Blade. You may shuffle this Pokemon and all cards that into your deck. Just Gale Blade, just Blade in general. Take a prize card. Okay, fair enough. Take a prize card. Take a boo. See, quite like the look of him actually. Yeah, I'm quite fond of what he has to offer. You know, early doors, you can just take a prize card pretty much instantly. Oh, we're just starting the game and... my turn's just started. Oh, I've got an energy down and reverse camera ups and an Escavalier. Both rares. Yeah, let's stick them onto the pile. So yeah, I suppose within turn 2 you could take a prize, but in some ways, in some decks, you could do that anyway, just if your opponent had pretty much naff all. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, there's that counter energy. This card provides 1 energy. If you have more prizes remaining than your opponent in this card, and if this card is to a Pokemon that isn't a GX or EX, this card provides... So it's basically kind of like a double dragon energy or a rainbow energy. Actually, I think probably saying it's double dragon is probably closer to anything else, because double dragons could only go on dragon types. This can only go on anything that isn't a GX or EX. And then obviously you just need to have more prizes. So, but anyway, that's pretty cool. First Diggersby. I haven't seen that before. Weedle, Execute, Pumpkaboo, Swablu, Carablast, Reverse Swablu. I want a Beedrill rare. Pretty standard. We're getting pretty close now to the end. And we've still got a fair bit. I'll probably stand these cards up just so I can see a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy off. I say, oh yeah, that's our first Diggersby. Here's the second one. He just looks like a just dirty old fat man. Don't really like that. Morwile, Countercatcher, Geodude, Weedle, Skidoo, Starly, Corphish, or Reverse Regice. Very good. That is a rare as well. And on the end, what's a Salazzle Hollow? That nasty, very seductive. Pretty good, pretty good. Looking at its attacks, kind of like what Toxapex does in its GX form. Come on, let's stand you up. All the doubles, Silvally. Yeah, sorry, I was saying, yeah, Salazzle for 1 energy, poison your opponent, and does 4 damage per turn. Imagine putting down a couple Vipers, bump that up. Sea of Nothingness, and I actually did see, I looked at this as I thought earlier, could be quite good, but then I suppose you need Pokemon to be evolved, or have an opponent with an evolving deck. Why have I put it there? Evolving deck to even really utilise that, but a switch is just as effective. Switch, Guzma, that poison's gone. Or a reverse Alolan Raichu, that's also a ret, and on the end, regular camera ups. Okay, that's still pretty good, that's very nice. Raichu. And now I want a nice, juicy, filled donut. That's what they decided to go with, to say what, that's how he just changed form. Oh goodness. Okay. Gastrodon starts off, Zoelius, Miltank, Mankey, Swinub, Cacnea, Barnaby, Shellis, or a reverse Registil, very cool. And on the end, the Starmie that we saw. Okay, pretty good. I think we've had, for the most part, most cards in some fashion. Like, what I mean by that is any sort of evolution line. We've seen most of them. I think the only one we really haven't seen is Type Null, in fact. Zavelius wants to focus. Nice one. Peking Red card. Changmato, Staryu, Houndour, Mischievous, Cacnea, a reverse Numel, and on the end, a Gorgeist. I thought that was a holo then for a second, the way it was printed. Go for another one. I'm going to leave that Silvally right at the front. That might be the last card we do, depending. It probably won't be. Energy off. Alolan Graveler, Staravia, Gladion, Swinub, Numel, Minchino, Mischievous, Alolan Geodude, Reverse Shellis, and on the end, I can't grab him. There we go. Speaking of Type Null, there he is. Type Null, you know what, I'll sort of plop you up next to your brother. I'm going to have to just move them all around, aren't I? To kind of get them to stand. There we go. Oh my goodness. Excellent. I'm going to go with this one. Ah, another Silvally. So I think for the most part we might have seen most of what this set has to offer. Which is then figuring out which stuff works, which stuff needs the most attention, or if any of it's just utter nonsense. Reverse Mischievous. Oh, and a Primeape. Oh, that's a very nice one. I like that. So we've got our Starmie and Primeape in that sort of plasticine form. I do like Primeape a lot. I think he's pretty cool. Probably got a soft spot for him from the anime. And he would nick Ash's hat. And I never had one of those hats. I always thought that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not going to walk around one of them now. Counter Energy, Legend Before, Sea of Nothingness, Mankey, Swinub, Keknia, Barnaby, Shellis, Reverse Escavalier, and on the end, oh, an Octillery. Okay, so they're both rares. And in fact, I probably also think, I keep saying it, but I didn't really think about Remoraid having that evolution, so actually I've just thought a bit. There is one that we might not have seen so far, and he was in the front of this pack anyhow, so Counter Catcher, Hakamoto, Diggersby, Execute, because we have not seen Executor yet. The Alolan version or not. Chimecho, and on the end, oh, an Oranguru. Very, very cool. Oh, goodness, just chuck him down. Okay, that could be quite good for the sort of counter. Let's go with the Buzzwole. Buzzwole, please. The counter to sort of a Field Blower. Get them back in pretty quick. I suppose I used that Herdier method. But 1 energy, but that does require the move. So what you're willing to sort of risk, I suppose. I hadn't realised that I had gone for so long. My camera decided to sort of cut out. Morwile, Execute, Jigglypuff. We're nearly there. Chimecho, Spoink, Swablu, Reverse Spoink, and a Registill. Fantastic. I mean, yeah, I have sort of waffled on for a fair bit, so I get it, guys. I'm sorry. Oh no, I've just taken this Valley pack that I said I was going to leave till last. Oh well, doesn't really matter actually. Energy off, Psychic Energy. No, it isn't. This is Psychic Memory. Memory. Selgor, Kakuna, Minchido. Memory! Numel, Swablu, Swinub, Shelmet, Reverse Jangmo, and a Houndoom on the end. Fantastic. Is that the last? The last two. Right there. 2 Buzzwoles. Waiting to get beefed on. I suppose as well, that's one that we haven't seen. Buzzwole yet. Whoops, excuse me. Selgor. Well, I was a bit preemptive there to just sort of whip that one off. Diggersby, Counter Catcher, Cubone, Salandit, Feedbass, Carablast, Jangmo, Houndoom. If I can get it. Was that another reverse that I couldn't see? Yep, I can't see these when they're dark types. I can't see if they're a reverse or not. And then the Hydreigon. Okay. Okay, very interesting ability on Hydreigon. Yeah, we'll go for this left one first. That's a Psychic Energy off memory. Alolan Graveler, once you want to focus, lovely. Cinccino, Peking Red Card, Jangmo, Staryu, Houndour, Ghastly, Corphish, Reverse Grumpig, and on the end, a Staraptor. Fantastic. So here we go. Here's the last pack, the Buzzwole. Let's get cracking. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy off. Emolga. Oh, again, I'm a bit preemptive. I just want to just get through it. Grumpig, Cinccino, Pikachu, Skidoo, Starly, Salandit, Shelmet, Reverse Cacturn, and a Crawdaunt. And there we have it. That is the first box of Crimson Invasion. I'm not going to make any promises that I'm not going to get another one. I'm not going to make any promises that I am going to get another one. So, let's have a look at what we got. So we got our 3 regular GXs there. I suppose the only one I did say that I wanted was the Gyarados, so, you know, okay, I got it. Excellent. But then in terms of the full art, excuse me, type now, we'll just sort of pop you down to it for a side. Kartana's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. It looks like that could be quite a good card. I mean, it's a weak damage, but then it could be very handy to, I don't know, take out particular fairy decks that are running rampant at the minute. But I think Silvally is my favourite. I mean, just look at him. Absolutely lovely. And who doesn't love a normal type? I know I do. You're probably going to say that. Sorry, mate. You're still my favourite, but type null, man. And Silvally, you know? You know? Yeah? Right, well, there we go. That's the sort of the first dive into Crimson Invasion. We've got plenty more to go. Like I say, we've got our Elite Trainer box there. One little box here, a bigger box here. So there's a lot to be getting through in the next sort of coming weeks and months and whatever. Oh boy. Anyhow, as this journey continues, I've been Andy from Bill's Lighthouse. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.